going to be recording a single player Mortal Empires campaign. I was thinking I was going to go with maybe an old world faction, Bretonnia, or maybe even Wood Elves. But ultimately I decided that we're going to do a Alarielle campaign. And I don't think I've ever actually played Alarielle, but I have played High Elves before, so this should be okay. Let's give it a go.
Queen Alarielle, most serene majesty, your radiance shines brightly, even though the darkness is now upon us. Kain's servants threaten the forests of Avalon, having gained a foothold on Ulthuan at the Pheonix Gate. Further still, they hold the shrine of Kain and the source of immense power that resides within it. Its power may be the key to staving off the evil that spreads through the world. Across the frozen seas, savage men, followers of chaos, voyage to war and destruction. These are the very acts which sap your strength, my queen. Strength and purity can still be found in some men of the old world. Forming bonds with the Dukes of Bretonnia will strengthen your position when protecting Ulthuan. For you, my Radiant, are the shield of Ulthuan, its protector and mother. Do not let chaos usurp your rule. An eternal reign for an Everqueen.
Alrighty, so there we go. Defender of Ulthuan. Protecting the realms of Ulthuan from its enemies is paramount to Avalon. Both the inner and outer realms bestow powerful benefits if held by high elves, but also weaken your resolve through negative effects if they fall into others' hands. Mortal World's Torment. As chaos seeps into the world, Alarielle's strength and power weakens upon the battlefield, only reducing and ultimately ridding the world of these armies of chaos will allow Alarielle to regain her former strength. Power of Nature. The Everqueen's power is that of nature itself. As her court passes from region to region, she brings great joy and reward to those who stand beside her, boosting their public order and reducing the corruption that they face for a period of time. Sword of Kain is a blade of ancient and terrible power. Its bearer is granted prodigious strength in battle, yet stewardship of the sword can lead to civil unrest. Those in dire need of such power may seek out the weapon as a last resort on the island, the Shrine of Kain, but so too may those with more nefarious aims. Okay, so first things first, we gotta get rid of the Scourge of Kain.
Alarielle the Everqueen.
So they're gonna have low tier dark elf units, looks like dark shards and black arc corsairs.
Light of Avalon.
It's actually not that low tier. We have sisters right off the bat. Treekin.
Short-sighted.
Queen of Avalon.
I'm tempted to just go for him right away. Okay, we start out with Earthblood, Fowl's Protection, Boon of Isha, magic damage, everyone around her, nice. That's pretty much it. She does magic damage, she's a squishy caster. I think we'll play it safe and just get some recruits here. I shouldn't really need any more missile units because I have sisters, but at the same time, why the hell not?
Handmaiden of the Everqueen.
We have a handmaiden. Hinder replenishment. Damage building.
Wrath of the gods.
Just trying to see if we can't get her a little bit of XP. So I think if she would have been successful, she would have gotten a full level there. So. Oh gosh, yeah. And the trouble with high elf technology is that you kind of have to pay the Pied Piper here to get these advancements. And then down here, each of these requires a building or trade resource, in this case. So when you capture a trade resource, you build the building, and then you get access to be able to research this technology. And the same thing for cultural advancements. You just need the, let's see, Shrine of Assyrian and the Elven Court, which I believe the Shrine of Assyrian is purple building, sorry, advanced military, there it is. And the Elven Court is right here. So, which this is a pretty good building chain as well because it boosts our entertainment buildings, which is a good source of income for the High Elves. Of course, trade is another major income for the High Elves. We're going to start with the growth building, and then I'll probably get rid of the militia camp pretty quick here. It's just taking up a building slot, and I need to get some money coming in, so we'll probably do the entertainment chain, because that also gives us a little public order. Alrighty. End of first turn. Early game end turns are usually pretty quick, not a whole lot going on outside, because there's nothing we can really see. Oh, they came for us. Okay, well now we can see their army at least. So it's 2 Blackheart Corsairs, a Dread Spear, 2 Dark Shards, and a Reaper Bolt Thrower. So that shouldn't be a problem for us. We just drop that on her. Give this to these sisters. I mean, we could win this. I don't want to retreat because then that'll stop our recruitment.
Sound the horn of Isha.
So we're going to see what we can do. See if we can at least get them to retreat. Not particularly worried about their army. I got the Illyrian Reavers, which I can get back and shut down their Reaper Bolt Thrower. We can hide in the forest here. It's actually a pretty decent map. And again, we have Sisters, which should shred these Blackheart Corsairs, no problem. I don't know if they outrange Dark Shards, though, off the top of my head. So that could be problematic, but we got quite a bit of Vanguard here.
Spearman.
So we don't want to be too hidden. We want them to be able to see something so that they advance on us. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put our Treekin right there, Dryads right here, and we'll do a line of spears with the sisters kind of in the pocket here.
Alarielle the Everqueen.
That'll be our main force, and then we'll have these guys to hopefully shut down the Reaper Bolt Throwers before it's too late. Okay, they're gonna get spotted, so we're gonna want to move them back just a little bit. So we are in range of the Reaper Bolt Thrower, but it is the Treekin. Oh, no, they're actually shooting at the spears here. Which that's going to be actually just fine, because they're just barely in range. So they're kind of targeting like this area of the formation, I believe. Yeah, so they're not going to take, well, I mean, I say that, they've already taken a couple hundred points of damage here. Almost 1,000 damage done already. So, okay, the Illyrian Reavers can start moving up, and this force can start squaring up. Heal the good boys.
Yes.
And we're going to start letting these arrows go here. Ooh, yeah. They're taking solid damage there. So we do outrange the Dark Shards by a bit, it looks like. Switch up our targets here. Get the Treekin into this guy. Bring up our spears. Cause protection. Gives armor. melee defense. These guys should be alright charging into them. We're gonna bring the spears up just a bit.
My power is
Okay,
yours.
so that's them done. This is done, so we can bring him around. And, easy peasy. I mean, that was pretty much a cakewalk.
Chosen Avisha.
Drop a heal here. I'd like to hit these spears too. Bring them up into the pocket so I can heal them both. And there they go. Now we're going to support the Treekin.
Awaiting orders.
Spearmen! For order!
The Dryads actually will be able to catch these guys. So we're going to have the spears chase off the Black Ark Corsairs. The Illyrian Reavers are doing absolute work right now.
Orders.
But, I mean, the stars of the show are truly the sisters here. 900 damage value already.
Maintaining order.
Absolutely wrecking shop. Get the Treekin going this way.
Alarielle the Everqueen.
Let's do this for reasons. Victory's in our grasp, so we're going to do this, and then we'll probably just fast forward here. Should be good to go. Nice. Get some in the backfire on these dread spears here to break them pretty quick. Oh yeah, look at that damage, holy. Alright. Dark Shards want to get back into the mix, so show them why that's not a great idea for them. Okay, we got Spearmen fighting over here. They're doing just good. Alright, we're going to bring Alarielle over. Okay, they're going to be just fine. So ideally I would bring everybody together and get a nice big heal. But since that does not seem likely, I'll just get what I can in one spot. And get the heals going. She has plenty of magic, so not too worried about that. And then yeah, we'll just fast forward here. Wait for them to run off the field. Try to get as much healing as possible here. Keep ourselves healthy. Although, I mean, we've lost a couple models on these units, so they will not be recovering those. Just barely missed him. So the Treekin can still be healed. The Dryads, I don't think so. Taking quite a bit of damage. Well, actually, they got a bit of healing. That's probably it for them, though, I imagine. So we got, what is that? Unit of Black Ark Corsairs over there still running off the map, so we're, oops, just been maxing here a bit. The Treekin are full health now. See? So that's, you know, they won't have to wait any turns for their healing. And, these kind of things matter in the early game. But later on, I mean, it's not going to matter at all. And, I mean, we broke most of the army there, so... so I see now what's happening. They're trying to run off the map, but there's nowhere for them to go. There's no edge of map over here, so... Oh, actually there is, I just can't find it for some reason. Just bought things. Alright, so looks like we're healed up. Decisive victory. No one is surprised there. We knew that that one was going to be pretty easy. They didn't really have anything to deal with us. No cavalry, so sisters firing free. And the Illyrian Reaver shut down the Reaper Bolt Thrower, so only 116 value on that thing. That's what we call a cakewalk. Oh wow, I just looked at the recording timer. We've been recording for 15 minutes so far. Now not all of that is going to be uploaded. Hopefully I can cut out some of this loading time. But we shall see. My goal is to make a 30-minute episode, but so far it has been
forfeit your freedom.
relatively boring,
End
so
their
I don't
lives.
know if I'll do more. More than 30 minutes or not. So, since we did not retreat, our recruiting is going to finish. So, if we weren't already stronger than them, which I just proved we were, We are going to be definitely good to go to attack them again. So we're going to start with a spear wall here. Spearmen are going to be pretty critical
The Everqueen.
for us here in the beginning. I mean, route marcher, obviously, first every single time. Not even anything to think about there. And, you know, this is the benefit of doing all that healing.
To battle.
We lost
Handmaiden of the
very
Everqueen
little.
watches over us.
Alright, so we're just gonna
This world needs us.
go finish them off. This time they have even less to worry about. The Black Arc Corsairs did survive, unfortunately. And they kept a Dark Shard unit, so they'll have 3 missile units to our 2. But we have Rangers now, 3 Spearmen. And we still have the Illyrian Reavers and stuff, so we'll probably use a Treekin as a bit of an arrow sponge. Because per model they will have more health, so we can keep them topped off while they're soaking that damage with Earthblood. And yeah, that's gonna be the strategy here for this battle.
Orders received.
Formation's gonna be pretty similar to the last battle,
Acknowledge.
except now we have 2 archers,
Archers.
Larry in the middle. The Handmaiden does have a ranged attack, so she's gonna be in the middle as well. And we'll keep the Rangers back to respond
Ulthuan's queen.
to the Black Arcs when they show up. So yeah, look at that balance of power. Gotta love the pre-game balance of power. So accurate. So we're gonna use some focus fire in this battle as well. Take out their Dark Shards. That's the most threatening unit that they have. So with these 3, we are going to use a focus down, 1 Dark Shard at a time. We're going to start with the unshielded ones, because we'll be able to kill them faster. We need to get our first heal off on these guys. Get them their own group, and then we can advance the infantry. And alright, we're going to pull in the Illyrian Reavers to hit these guys. Alright, we basically nuked that unit, so now we're going to hit the spear unit. Get you guys in. We don't want spears charging. They have a charge defense, or sorry, a charge bonus of 4. So you're better off just having them stand still. I mean, you know, a charge isn't going to hurt you, but it's really not going to do much either. So, alright, so we're kind of clumping up here. Oh shoot! Our poor Treekin, I forgot about them. I got busy jib jabbing. Give them both our spells. Keep them at 8 models. Scoot our archers up. Get the Handmaiden, start shooting at their lord. Yeah, this battle was over before it began. The Illyrian Reavers to get some hammer and anvil action in here. We haven't lost a single model yet on our Treekin, but the Dryads are getting their butts kicked. Okay, so we gotta pull the sisters back now. Don't want them taking any damage whatsoever if we can help it.
Moving out.
For duty.
Pull our spearmen through here. The Rangers actually are not doing as much work as I would have thought. So since we got that, oh,
Swiftly.
what the heck, spearmen?
Weapons ready.
Let's get Larry into melee here, because why not? And we're gonna get the Handmaiden into melee here as well, because this is, it should have been GG, but it's not quite there yet, so we're gonna get the Handmaiden in here. Show these Spartans what we can do.
Alarielle the Everqueen.
Good Alarielle, racking up 5 kills. What a beast. Oh, Dryads are back, so we're gonna bring them up. Still haven't lost a Treekin model, which is fantastic. Those Earthbloods work like a charm. Try to spread out our archers here. And the Lord is not unbreakable, so I'm not sure what's keeping him in the fight, but we're gonna get our Treekin and our Handmaiden, and we're gonna bang him up. Everybody else chase. Million Reavers can chase as well. Archers shoot in the back, and there goes his leadership. So, another easy clap. Sisters 2 chevrons already. I think what I'm going to do is, as my units get their chevrons, once we hit, what would that be? Rank 6, I'm going to give them unique names. So, if there's anybody watching this video, drop a regiment name in the comments, and I will name whichever one of these units gets to rank 6 first after whatever you post.
We are the world's protectors.
I'm just going to occupy.
Chasing them. Alarielle the Everqueen.
No reason to loot. Okay, and this is why we can usually demolish this militia camp, because the next territory that we take should hold one. I would be shocked if it didn't. And it's going to pay off in the long run to upgrade this building, because then we can get another growth building coming in.
Everqueen.
Growth is so important in the early game, especially for you know, a faction like this where we're going to be relatively secure. I'm not sure if, or which rather, high elf factions are going to be attacking us later on, so we'll want to keep an eye out for that as well. Looking at Larry's skills here, I think so. I always love going blue tree, but I have a hard time doing that when I have a caster lord, because a lot of their strength comes from their ability to cast spells. So if I don't upgrade these spells, she's not going to be as valuable to me on the battlefield. So we're going to focus on her spells to start. Since we have to rest anyway, we're going to pick up another archer unit, another spear unit, and another ranger unit. We're going to be all healed up in 2 turns for the most part here. So after next turn, we should be able to take the Evershell, which will complete our province, which should give us, you know, a decree. What is it called? Commandment. And we're going to be going for rebuild Lost Splendor here. We need that growth. Got to get these buildings ranked up, because as soon as we can start recruiting these sisters of Averlorn, it's going to be GG for our enemies. They're going to wish they'd never been born.
The Everqueen.
So, like I said, I was really hoping to make this one about a 30-minute long episode, plus some things that I cut out here, so I'm going to be recording for about 35 minutes in total. Hopefully we can close with the battle for the Pheonix Gate, or at least right before that.
Mistress of the Undying Forest.
These are going to be auto-resolves
Cleanse this
here.
realm back.
Oh, looks like we
Plain
have...
it all. My light shines bright.
Looks like a challenger has appeared.
Alarielle the Everqueen.
But it's same old
Each is chosen.
low tier dark elf armies, so we are not worried about that whatsoever. AoE for boss protection is going to be clutch.
Speak.
We're going to pick up another archer, 2 more rangers. Get our commandment going here. Reduce construction cost, and we will pick up the Elven Gardens here, I think. Public order is going to be nice eventually, but I don't think we need that right now. Oh, actually, we could get this. World Root Entrance. It gives us growth untainted, and we can start recruiting more dryads, which dryads are not going to be too bad. I don't think fighting the dark elves here, but they kind of struggled in that battle we had there, and they, compared to the spearmen, 'cause all we need them to do is hold. We don't really need damage dealers because we got the sisters for that, so maybe we won't go with that building just yet. Maybe we'll hold that for a little while. Interestingly, they were able to walk through the Unicorn Gate. I didn't know you could do that if an enemy was holding it.
Dawn's hope.
Maybe it's just bot things. I don't know. But we're going to move on here, try to get this Pheonix Gate captured before we close out the video. Great Eagles are going to be nice, but more importantly, I really want these War Lions. White Lions are going to be pretty good too here for this early game. Get us that armor-piercing front line. But for now, I'm going to focus on the economy. And, oh gosh, I'm so tempted. But I will be dead broke if I build that, so we definitely need to get some money rolling here. Let's go with the trinkets. It's 100 gold. No, it's got to be entertainment. Long-term investment.
My path is clear.
What is going on here? Why is it exploding like that? I don't know what's going on with that. So once we take the Pheonix Gate, we know that they have at least one more army. Scourge of Cain does, but they actually have a significant amount of territory here as well.
Alarielle, Everqueen. Weep tears.
Alright, so it's a
Sound the
battle
horn
of
of
the
Isha.
Pheonix Gate. Before we do that though, I want to get some diplomacy going here. I feel like I tend to slack on my diplomacy, and diplomacy is pretty important for the High Elves. Got to get that trade rolling as soon as possible. Okay, well, trade agreement is all I really care about, so that's fine. I just want a trade agreement with you. Perfect. Let's see if we can get all the High Elves to trade with us. Now this could backfire on me, of course, because the High Elves tend to bicker and fight amongst each other. But as long as I'm just doing mostly trade routes, it should be fine. Alright. Now we're going to take the Pheonix Gate here. Again, this should be no problem. I'm not really worried about the Dark Elf low tier infantry. Obviously they do have these Blackguard, which are a little bit scary, but the sisters should be able to wreck that no problem. So the only thing I have to worry about really is their ammo, making sure to keep that nice and healthy. So we'll be a little bit stingy with the sisters' ammo to start, at least until we get into the gate itself. The rangers are going to be clutch here on the walls, as will the dryads. I'm going to again use my forest creatures here to soak up that the missile fire. Oops, accidentally pulled them back. We're going to hide the Illyrian Reavers because they're not really going to be useful until we get that gate open anyway, and even then, Cav is not great in siege battles. So, the general strategy here for this type of army build is going to be spears in the front with their silver shields, rangers behind them. The spears will go up the wall first. We might leave one back just to protect the archers, although I mean, our opponent's not going to be leaving the city, so I guess we don't really have to worry about that too much. But you never
Handmaiden
know.
of the Everqueen.
Archers.
Orders received.
So yeah, the spears will go up first.
It shall be done.
Rangers will be right behind them. And then Larry just has to make sure to keep
Chosen.
at least the treekin healthy. I don't care too much about the dryads, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The dryads, you let me down in that last battle, so your punishment is going to be to soak damage. Doing Alarielle proud. So, again, we just want to keep an eye on our treekin's health. They're doing just fine right now. We're going to have the spearmen put the ladders up.
Orders received. Spearmen.
Kind of want to spread it out just a little bit.
Asser forward.
And now we'll bring the archers up. And again, we'll use focus fire. They all have shields, unfortunately, but actually we're able to shoot this one in the back here, which is going to be really nice for us. So basically get a free kill on that one. Treekins are still healthy. Spears are actually taking quite a bit of damage though, so we'll drop a heal on them. Larry's got to come up so that she's in range for the heals. Oh boy, that's quite a bit of damage. But that's what focus fire will do. About to bring our own focus fire. It's unfortunate that they're clumping up like this. I don't really know why they're doing that. Might be because of the gate.
Swiftly. Asser forward.
Devoted servant.
So once we're in range, oh yeah, there it is. So we're gonna see how much damage we can do to these guys. Okay, gotta bring our rangers up a little bit closer so they're not taking so much damage. Alright, not sure why we did this. Dryads. Them on the wall. No, everybody's in range. Oh boy. Yeah, we are really taking the damage here. Alright, so that focus fire did work.
Handmaiden of the Everqueen.
I'm going to put these guys in guard mode so they're not walking off where we're not expecting them to. Larry's under attack, but she's going to be just fine.
Understood.
Let's get the rangers. No, they should be okay. Should be okay. Sisters are fine.
We will obey.
What is going on here?
Servant of light.
Alright, we're going to keep the heals going.
My gifts.
Dryads are still not on the wall. Where did the dryads go? Okay, so they're taking this way up, which I guess I'm fine with.
As you say.
The rangers should be able to start climbing the wall.
Understood. Asser, advance.
Okay, I'm struggling here to click.
Alarielle.
Pretty normal stuff for me.
Awaiting
Okay,
orders.
so sisters that are at about half ammo. Looks like one of the blackguard units is right here.
Order.
We will obey.
Alright, so we're gonna stop them from shooting. Bring them over here and prepare to get them on the wall.
Acknowledge.
These rangers should be able to start going up as well.
For the Everqueen.
Start supporting that.
Light of Avalon. Isha.
So that's interesting that you can cast Earthblood on the wall. You cannot cast Invocation of Nehek on the wall.
For Ulthuan.
Obviously, Invocation of Nehek is quite a bit stronger than Earthblood. Earthblood, it's a weaker heal, obviously, and it does not resurrect dead models, whereas Nehek does. So, to a certain extent, I do kind of get it, but I'm more of a vampire fan myself, so I'm a little bit biased towards
Handmaiden
them.
of the Everqueen. Avalon.
So we're doing really well. The bounce power's swinging in our favor here. The walls will soon be ours. In
Handmaiden
fact,
of the Everqueen.
I'm going to stop all my archers from shooting because we're getting a little low on ammo.
Handmaiden of the Everqueen.
And okay, the Treekin we do not want going in there actually. I don't even know why I had him break the gate. Let's get a nice heal over here.
Following
These
orders.
units all topped off.
As you
You
say.
guys are doing just fine.
It is
Get
done.
the sisters right here. Nice that the tree can go up on the wall. Be a little busted, I think.
For Ulthuan!
Alright, let's try to shoot in there. See if we can't get some free shots on the blackguard.
Yes!
Alright, so this is dragging on a bit, so we're going to do a little bit of fast forwarding so we can get our sisters up on the wall and start doing their work. Oh boy, alright. So that
Alarielle
was
the
a
Everqueen.
mistake.
Archers!
Try to keep our archers healthy here. So we're going to bring them over into this corner. Hopefully they recover from that. That was a blunder on my part. Get the handmaiden up here.
Alarielle the
Alarielle's
Everqueen.
actually taking quite a bit of damage
My
herself.
power is yours.
Ooh, look what we got. Shots into the back of some Blackguard of Nagron. They're going to take some delicious damage from that. You know, they don't have shields in the first place, but sisters have magic fire damage ammo. So I thought they had more AP than this. Oh, they're just right there. Yeah, 21 AP, so that's pretty freaking good. They're going to be shrekking these guys. No shields on them. Limited armor.
It will be done.
Not limited, but the magic damage of their ammo I think will bypass the armor. I'm not 100% on that.
Archers!
It shall be
Let
done.
the archers fly free here. So we got tier 4 sisters already, or rank 4 rather, so
Alarielle the
hopefully
Everqueen.
hopefully we get a name thought up for those regiments of renown, or sorry,
Attack!
that regiment
Ulthuan's queen.
pretty quick here. Victory's in our grasp. I want to fast forward it so badly
It
because
shall be done.
this one seems over, but
Sinner!
I've learned my lesson.
Ulthuan.
Don't want any of my units to die here. That would be quite silly.
For duty!
So we've won the wall. We're going to finish off these dark shards, I think, on the wall. And then we're going to get ourselves on down there for the last little party. In fact, let's get the Treekin in there. Yep, that's going to be it. Looks like we're hitting army losses. So don't even need the Treekin to get in there.
Handmaiden of the Everqueen!
Joseph Farless here, doing the Lord's work. The Larry's work, that is.
It shall be done.
Not bad. 3 for 3. Close or decisive victories. So yeah, we got a good amount of experience across the board here. Sisters, of course, 1500 damage, no problem. Treekin, just soaking damage. And Josepharilus? Don't quite remember her name. But that should do it for this episode. Hopefully I can get another episode up shortly. Alrighty, so
Claim what is ours.
that's gonna
Alarielle
about
the
do it.
Everqueen.
That was our first mission there. We got our shield stone. Man, the High Elves have it so easy with their unique items. All I have to do is capture the Pheonix Gate and I get 12% physical resistance to everyone around me, 5% word save. What is that?
Alarielle.
Alright, so I'm going to pick my skills here and then I'm going to call it for this session. I think I'm going to keep the Earthblood going here because that one has been pretty critical in this early phase. And then for Josepharilus here, somehow has red tree. I didn't know that was possible for a character. I wonder if that's a bug. We get Valor of the Ages going for her.
Mistress of the Undying Forest.
Alright, now that is going to do it. So next time I'm going to finish off the Scourge of Cain. So we're going to hit Tor Dranel, Tor Anlik, and then finally the Shrine of Cain itself.
Chosen of Esha.
We're going to keep building up our home turf here. Probably get some growth buildings and stuff going here. Maybe some trade resources since we have so many trade routes now. And yeah, we're going to go from there. So thank you all again for tuning in, and we will see you next time.